Hello everybody and welcome back to another GTA 5 LSPDFR tutorial. Today we're going to teach you how to install the Prowler radar that was just released. Big shout out to the creator of this plugin right here, both creators. You guys are absolutely amazing with what you guys do. Never stop what you do. We all appreciate what you do, and I love your guys' work. You guys' work is just absolutely amazing. So make sure you guys go in there and smash that like button for him and give him a 5-star review because this plugin is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you guys how to install it and how to use it inside your game. Let's go ahead and get started. If you guys are new to the channel, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and smash that like button, guys. Let's go ahead and get into it. So what you guys are going to want to do is go ahead and go to download this file. We're going to click download this file. We're going to go hit agree and download. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and download that baby. We're also going to go to Steam, and I'm going to go to Steam library. I'm going to go to Grand Theft Auto 5, and I'm going to open up my GTA 5 main directory. So I'm going to go right here, right click. I'm going to go manage and browse local files, and we are going to go ahead and open up our GTA 5 main directory. We're going to go ahead and enlarge that, and now we're going to go to our download. Since we just downloaded it, what you guys want to do is go over here, type to search, go to File Explorer. You guys can just go to Downloads, and you could go to Prowler Radar. So we're going to go ahead and pull that baby up right there. And we are going to go ahead and get into it. So we're going to go inside this folder right here. Inside here, you're going to have another folder that says Grand Theft Auto 5. We're going to click on that. And then you're going to have 3 files in here. On these 3 files, you're going to take all 3 of these. And you're going to see Rage Native UI is up to date. It's 12/19/2021. You guys could search that up on your web browser. It is up to date. So we're going to take all 3 of these and drag and drop into our GTA 5 main directory. Just like so. Make sure you're not clicked on anything over here. We're going to go and replace the files that it asked me to replace. Just like so. Perfect. Now that we have that inside our files, we can go ahead and go over here and we go to plugins. Inside the plugins, you guys are going to see that you have LSPDFR folder. Inside the LSPDFR folder, you're guys going to see you have Prowler Radar folder. And then if you guys scroll down right here, you're going to see we have a little file with a gear icon next to it. So it's going to be a piece of paper with a gear icon next to it. We're going to right click on that and we're going to go to edit. So you can edit with Notepad if you guys would like. So for those of you that do not have numpad to the right side of your keyboard, you guys can change these up to whatever you want, okay? You could change it up to, say you don't have numpad and you want it to be number 9. Just try to find keys that you don't use on your keyboard so it doesn't mess with anything else inside your game. I'm going to keep mine exactly how it is because I have the numpad and it works perfectly for me with how this is set up. But like I said, you guys can change this over if you don't want it to be numpad 9 because you don't have a numpad. You guys can just delete this right here and put whatever you want in there, whatever key you want, and this will be the power key. So the power key is what's going to hold turn it on, okay? This key right here is going to go ahead and reset it for you. We'll go through the keys once we're inside the actual game. You got fast lock key right there, which will be number 5. So that's how you're going to lock the speed and all that good stuff. But like I said, if you guys want to, you guys can go ahead and change this up if you do not have a numpad and just go through there. Once you change it up to the keys that you want to use that you do not use inside the game, so it's not messing with other menus and overlap and stuff, you guys can go up here to File and click Save, okay? That's if you change anything in here. I'm not going to change anything in here, and I'm going to go ahead and hop inside the game and show you guys how this radar actually works. So I'm going to go ahead and click X on this, and we are going to go ahead and head into the game. So I'm going to go to Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm going to go ahead and scroll down, and I'm going to go to Rage Plugin Hook, and we are going to go ahead and start the game up. I'll jump over to the game real fast to show you guys how this new radar works. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, guys, so now that we're inside GTA 5, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to use the radar that you just installed. So if you guys use the numpad to the right side of your keyboard, if you guys change your keys up, just remember what you change your keys up to go ahead and open up the radar. But for those of you that kept it default like I did, what you guys want to do is go ahead and hit the number 9 on your numpad to the right side of your keyboard. So I'm going to hit number 9, and you're going to see we have that new radar that just popped up for us. Okay, so if you guys hit the number 8, you guys will have a controller thing in here where you could turn it off with controller, turn it on with controller. You could change the antenna from front to rear if you guys want to do that just with the controller. I'm going to hit backspace, and I'm going to go over here to settings. So if you guys do not like where this radar is located, say you want it in your left-hand corner of your screen, right-hand corner, the choice is yours. You guys can go to display right here. On display, you guys can go here and you could just change the position of it, and you can go up and down, left to right, and you guys can also change the scale. So you can make it as big as you want. The choice is yours. I'm just going to keep it exactly where it is just to show you guys stuff. So You guys can change the position of it, and then you guys can go in here to radar. So we have blip lock in here. What blip lock does is anytime that I lock a vehicle in that's speeding, it's going to put a blip on my mini map, okay? And what that's going to do is let me know what vehicle I clocked and what vehicle I have locked in for their speed. So you're going to see a red blip here in a little bit when I lock a vehicle in, and you'll see on my mini map. Obviously, law enforcement do not use this in real life because they don't have mini maps and they don't have blips. So they know what vehicles they're locking in, they're facing at them, and they know what they're looking at. So you guys can turn that on to false, or you can keep it on true. I'm going to keep it on true because I want to know what vehicle I'm locking in. Range, you guys can keep it at 200. You can go further. It's up to you. I keep it at 200. 200 is perfect for me. Metric, you can do kph or mph. The choice is yours. I'm going to go to volume right here. So volume, anytime that I lock a vehicle in, you're going to hear a beep, and you're going to hear it just like this. So you can change the volume of that up. I keep it at 3 just because obviously I don't need a very loud beep. I just need to, obviously I'm just going to have the beep in there, and I'll just keep it at 3. Voice right here, anytime that I lock a vehicle in, you're going to hear a voice, and I'll let you know that you got a vehicle locked in. You guys will hear that here in a second. So I'm going to hit backspace, and as long as you guys change your display up, went through your radar and change it however you want it, you guys can hit save right there, okay? So you can hit enter, hit save, and that's going to save how your settings are, how you want it to be, and every time that you come inside GTA 5, it's going to be saved for you. Now, let's go ahead and walk you guys through the radar right here, okay? So there's different settings. If you guys look at where it says target right there, it's going to be orange. That's going to be the target speed of the vehicle that's closest to you. You have 2 arrows next to that. One is pointing up, one is pointing down. So for the arrow that's pointing up, that's going to be the vehicles that are in front of you. That's what it's clocking in front of you. If the arrow is pointing down, them are vehicles that are behind you. For where it says HLD, that is going to be the vehicle when you lock them in. So say I clock someone, the speed limit here is 60. If I clock someone doing 74 and I lock them in, it's going to lock them in right there where it says HLD, the red right there. You guys will see here in a second. But if you hit the number 1 on your numpad, okay, so hit the number 1, this is going to say S underscore, okay? So you see right there it says S underscore. What that stands for is stationary bidirectional. It gets cars in both directions. So vehicles coming towards me, vehicles going away from me. I'm going to be able to clock vehicles on both sides of the highway like that, okay? So I got left side and I have right side. So I could clock both sides to see if I catch me a speeder. Me personally, I like SA, so if I hit 1 again on my numpad, it's going to say SA right there. It says stationary away. These are cars moving away from you. So vehicles that are, so if I go and face my vehicle like this, I'm going to go in and get that baller that just drove past right there on the right side. So vehicles driving away from me are the ones that I'm going to go ahead and clock. If I do SA, which is the one that I like. I don't like having to do a U-turn to go catch a vehicle that was flying behind me. So usually I keep it at SA. For SC, so if I hit 1 again, you're going to see it's going to pop up SC right there. SC stands for stationary cars. These are cars moving towards you. So the vehicles over in the left lane that are coming towards me are going to be the ones that I'm going to clock right there. All right. If you guys hit the number 2, so number 2, if you look underneath target right there, okay. So target is where it's orange, okay. Underneath target, you're going to see one says front, and if you hit 2, that will be your rear radar, okay. So I could switch from front radar to rear radar, just like so. Now, if you guys hit the number 0 on your numpad, so hit the number 0, what this is going to do is reset everything for you, okay? So I'm going to hit the number 0, and it's going to reset my entire radar right there, and it's going to start clocking people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over from SC, and I'm going to hit 1, I'm going to hit 1 again, and I'm going to hit 1 again. I'm going to go to SA, so stationary away. So I'm going to clock vehicles that are flying past me. So that vehicle right there was just doing 69, 70, 72. He's still going. He was up to 74. So I clocked that vehicle doing 79. And you'll see that it will pop up in the red for vehicles going fast. So right here, I'm going to hit 3. Do same just like this. And what I'm going to do is try to clock someone going over 60 miles per hour. So right there. I clocked him doing 53, and you can see a red dot on the mini map right there. So once that vehicle gets too far away, the red dot would disappear. I'm going to hit 5 again to get rid of the lock, and I'm going to see if I catch someone else. He was only doing 53. He wasn't speeding. I'm going to see if I clock this guy right here, okay? So let me see if I can clock someone else. He's doing 70 right there. So I'm going to go ahead, 76, 77. I clocked him in at 77. So obviously I would go after him. 77, I got him locked in. I got him on my radar. And you can see the blip right here. So you see the red blip on the mini map. Okay, so it gives you a red blip, and after a good distance, once they get a good distance away from you, the red blip disappears, okay? So if you don't want that lock on there no more, hit 5 again, and it will get rid of that blip for you. Just like that. And again, you can hit number 2 to go to your rear radar, and these will be vehicles that are coming behind me. So I don't have to clock vehicles all the way down the highway. I can just clock that vehicle that just flew past me, okay? So I clocked him doing 70, okay? I'm clocking people that are behind me now, all right? I'm going to go ahead and take that away. You got 54, 60, 69. So that's a guy that's all the way down there. I clocked all the way down there, okay? So I am going to go ahead and hit 5 again. I'm going to hit 2, and I'm going to go to my front radar. I just clocked that dude doing 69, and you can see he's moving away from us. So if I go to my mini map, you can see the blip right there. You can see the blip, and this is the guy that is running, going away from us. This is going to be the vehicle. We just clocked at 69 miles per hour. So he's doing 9 over the speed limit. And you guys can go chase him down, pull him over, and you'll know which vehicle you actually caught. And that will be the blips that I told you could turn on and off. That is up to you. And again, to reset your radar, say something's messing up, you guys can hit 0. Hit 0 again, and that will bring that back up. You can hit 1 to switch through stationary cars. You can do S_ stationary by directional, and then SA will be stationary away. Okay, and I'll walk you guys through that one more time. S_ we stationary by directional. These will get cars in both directions, from coming towards you and going away from you. Stationary away, SA will be cars moving away from you, and then SC will be stationary cars moving towards you. So there'll be vehicles coming towards me right there. So you see that right there. Okay, and again, to lock vehicles, you can hit the number 5. You're going to lock them in and go ahead and chase them down. So if you guys find that right there, you guys can hit the number 2 to go from your front radar to your rear radar, just like that. And then you can go and hit the number 5 to go and lock them in. Sometimes when I hit 5, it doesn't actually lock the vehicle in. You just got to make sure you get it right when it's going fast, okay? And as soon as you see it in the red, just go ahead and click hit 5, and it'll go ahead and lock that vehicle in. So again, I'm going to switch over to SA. I'm going to hit number 2, and I'm going to go to front radar. I'm going to go ahead and try to clock someone that's flying past me. Alright, that dude's only doing 44. So obviously he's trying to catch people that are going really, really fast. Like that guy right there is doing 64. And it actually runs radar on them for quite a while away. Like, I'm still clocking him. Clock this guy doing 60 right there. So it gets them pretty far away and catches them at their fastest speed. Okay, so basically this vehicle that's about to pass right now, I'm catching them at their slowest speed, and they're the ones closest to me. And then I'm clocking them at 77, which will be their 78 was their fastest speed. Okay, and then I hit 5 and locked it in. So there you guys go. Hopefully you guys get this all set in there and you guys are good to go. I really do appreciate you all coming by and watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. Have fun with this. Big shout out to the creator. Make sure you guys go in there and smash the like button for the creator. Also give him a 5-star review. I absolutely love this new radar. And if you guys want me to, I will show you guys how to put the stalker actual livery on there, the skin for it on instead of Prowler. I could show you guys how to do that if you guys want. Just let me know in the comments. But we are going to go ahead and end it here. Thank you all for coming by and watching. Guys, stay blessed, stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.